Hey, what's up everybody? We here today to talk about what's going on at the top of the blog, so let's get to it. Please somebody tell me that Bobbi Kristina is not fixing to be trying to stumble through a Whitney Houston tribute on the Billboard Awards. I don't know if it's a rumor or not, but they're saying something about Bobbi Kristina doing the tribute. I'm hoping that it's a spoken tribute and it ain't no singing. Now, I don't know if the child can sing or not. I mean, I know she's done a few YouTube uploads and stuff, but you know, YouTube upload is not a star make. She definitely don't have her mama's voice, or we would have heard about it by now, right? So I don't know. I ain't really feeling this whole Bobbi Kristina situation that they got going on. We gonna see how that goes. Like, we gonna have to be watching her with her damn Kool-Aid wig and her Easy looks. Like, I just can't quite gather up the emotions for that kind of carrying on. Speaking of Bobbi Kristina, y'all heard about the reality show that Gary and Pat's child, Bobbi Kristina, and Lord, they even signed on Sissy. Why is Sissy doing this show? I don't know what that's all about. Like, to me, it just screams exploitation. It's supposed to be dealing with the death of Whitney Houston and, you know, how the family deals with it. But to me, it's just too soon. Like, even when they did the interview with Oprah Winfrey, I thought, like, why are y'all doing that now? I just felt like we didn't need to be all up in y'all grieving process like that, you know, and now we're gonna have a whole show about it. It's like reality is really taking over the world, y'all. I don't really care about Gary and Pat. Like, I ain't not once have I ever sat down and been like, I wonder what Gary and Pat are doing. I don't know. It just don't feel like it's a good idea. It don't feel right to me. Jennifer Hudson's brother-in-law, who basically killed off her whole damn family. I mean, her mom, her brother, and her little nephew. He was found guilty of first-degree murder for all 3 counts. So I don't know if they have the death penalty in Chicago or not. They really should. Like, I am definitely pro death penalty, pro capital punishment. I'm just for it. To me, when you take 3 people's lives like that, you should be prepared to have your own life taken back. I don't care if it's we doing the same thing he did and all that. I really don't have time to be dicing it off like that. You kill somebody, you should be ready to get killed yourself. And you know, I'm not no big Jennifer Hudson fan or nothing, but I am glad that she's got some closure to this situation. Like, maybe she can, you know, she's done well. I hate those Weight Watcher commercials, but she's done well for herself and good for her. So hopefully this helps her move on. Kimye, Kanye and Kim Kardashian, they are the couple that is working everybody's nerves right now. I know we gonna all be trying to figure out if it's a true relationship or not. Like, we never really gonna know for sure, so it don't make sense for us to be sitting here debating whether or not they really are in a relationship together. But I really think that their relationship works. Like, they are 2 of a kind. You know, she's always had problems with guys that didn't want to be in the spotlight like that, and it's clear that Kanye is very comfortable in the spotlight. He craves it. So this works out good for them. They can both be in the spotlight and get the attention and all that. Now, we know how Kanye is, and you know, we know how he gets tired of his women after the fairy dust kind of, you know, burns away. So we're gonna see how Kanye feels about Kim in maybe 6 to 8 months. We'll check back then. Kimye and Roxstars are supposed to be the new housewives on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know Marlo's not coming back because I think Marlo was just a liability. So I have read on a blog that Nene has suggested Kimye and Omarosa. We know who Kimye is. She used to be, she was a Miss America some years ago, and then Omarosa, we all know, was the Queen Biatch on The Apprentice back when it first started, and I guess she kind of took Nene in under her wing and kind of was like her mentor when Nene was on The Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice. That's gonna be the new girls, you guys, supposedly. We'll see. It was on a blog, and then Kimye basically confirmed that she's gonna be on the show. And then the other day, evidently Cynthia had some big fashion show or some kind of kids show or something at her fashion school. Y'all know about her fashion school here out in Atlanta. We all knocking down the doors to get into there. I guess Kimye was there, and I don't really know what happened, but supposedly she was talking down and being real mean and being kind of uppity towards Cynthia's workers there. And one of the workers got on Twitter and was talking about how much she was a bitch, and you know how all that goes. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure they have the cameras rolling. I'm sure we'll be able to see exactly what went down. Yeah, we got 2 new housewives, y'all. Now, I think it's going to be interesting that Cynthia is going to be kind of the odd man out. Like, where's this going to leave Cynthia now that Kimye and Omarosa are on the show, and, you know, they're supposedly going to be Team Nene, Team Tall. Where that going to lead the little puppy? What I think Cynthia going to have to do is take off them heels and put some flip-flops on and go on and join Team Small. So, you guys, is Rihanna the new rapper singer side piece? It seems like all the time now the rappers and the singers are all talking about Rihanna being, you know, kind of like the doormat, like the, you know, everybody's been there and kind of wipe their shoes off on her and then keep on going. Chris Brown did some kind of freestyle about her to that Kanye West song, and I think Meek Mill feels like the rumors about Rihanna is ruining his life, you know, with his woman, because, you know, I guess evidently Meek Mill and Rihanna was at a strip club together at the same time, and there was pictures taken, and all of a sudden they were saying that them two were messing around, and, you know, Drake has said some negative things about her, and it's just like everybody is kind of saying a lot of mean things about her. And Rihanna kind of brought it on herself. Ever since that stuff happened with her and Chris Brown, she's just been determined to hold up like this bad girl image and just kind of like a kind of fuck the world kind of a thing, and I understand that. I mean, she's young and all that, but you know, I don't know how well that's going to be for her career in the long run. Everybody was saying that Jay-Z was so controlling in her career, and now that he's stepped away and kind of backed off and kind of let her do what she wants to do, we kind of see the train wreck coming. I think that a lot of these young singers do need that control. They do need somebody that is going to handle their career. Her handlers really need to get a hold of her. Now, she don't make it no better because she's always posting crazy shit on Twitter and, you know, way out pictures. I mean, even her smoking weed, rolling weed up, and, you know, just a lot of maybe not so positive things that, you know, in the long run, like I said, is really not going to help her out. So I don't know. I feel like she needs like a come to Jesus meeting or something, because you guys know that you can never outlive a bad reputation. Once it's there, it's there. 2Chainz! I love saying that. My son just walks around the house. He just says it at inopportune and random times. 2Chainz! I love it. 2Chainz! Kanye West supposedly signed 2Chainz to his label, Good Music, or GOOD Music. Even though 2Chainz is not really confirming either way if he did or did not sign to the label, Kanye West went on Twitter and was saying how from now on 2Chainz is going to be charging $100,000 a verse. You know, if you want him to come on, what is it called when they come on your song and be the extra, what is it, like a guest appearance on your song. And I was like, God damn, I am really in the wrong business. They getting $100,000 for a damn verse? I could do that. I mean, what, I got 2Chainz. I just need a rap name. That's all. Damn, $100,000. I could rap. I could rhyme. Roll, go, yo, flow, no, mo, grow, ego. Shit, I could do that. That shit ain't hard, but damn, $100,000. Like, do the artists even make that kind of money back on their sales nowadays? Everybody is burning and bootlegging songs, so I'm surprised that $100,000. God damn. Is that a BOGO? Do we get 2 for 1? I mean, can they throw in Tiger? I mean, Tiger looked like something wrong with him, so like it seemed like they could put the 2 of them together and it would work out fine. So I know you guys saw the Time magazine where the lady is standing up and got her damn 14-year-old son breastfeeding. All right. I know he wasn't really 14 years old, but it was a shocking cover of this woman who's dressed in her regular clothes with her shirt pulled down, and her 4-year-old son breastfeeding, standing on a stool breastfeeding from her. It was just a weird thing to see. It seemed like it was sexualized to me. Now, I never was a breastfeeder. I just did not want to breastfeed. I didn't want no baby sucking my titty, and I was really fine with the formula. Now, I know they say breastfeeding is much better for your child, and I'm not against breastfeeding if that's what you choose to do, but me, Roxanne, right here, I didn't want to do it. I never really knew what was the cutoff for the age. Like, the doctor suggests that you do it until they were a year old. I've known people to breastfeed well until their child being 2 years old. You know, you be sitting there talking to your girlfriend, and then they big ass boy come walking up to them trying to flip their titty out of their shirt, and they, you know, they get all embarrassed. Like, no, baby, no, we're not gonna do that right now. Oh, go on and feed the nigga right now. I mean, damn, You was all big and bad saying you was gonna breastfeed for a long time, but now you embarrassed, huh? You got this big ass kid up here that you know good and damn well can almost cut his own fucking steak, but you up here wanting to still breastfeed him. Like, what is wrong with you? Now, I know there's a whole bunch of different cultures that do it, and that's fine. I don't care if you do it in another country. I don't really care if you do it here, but like, it's not nothing that I want to see. Now, to me personally, there's some kind of weird attachment with the parent and the child that needs to be addressed, but you know, I know that they've done a lot of studies on attachment parenting and all that. That's a little too much for me. I consider myself being very liberal, but that is too much. I never have been into attachment parenting. I never, my kids never slept with me. I mean never. Like, I'm talking about from the day I brought them home from the hospital, they was in their own crib, in their own room. I had a monitor, and I went in there and checked on it. It was real hard. It was real tough, but I wanted to make sure that my kids were independent enough that they'd be able to sleep comfortably alone in their own room, and never being afraid of the dark. I just didn't want that issue. Y'all know some of y'all motherfuckers out there still got your 9 and 10-year-old damn child still sleeping with you today, as tall as you are. You know, you got to be scooting them over to the edge of the bed. You know, every time you want to have sex, you got to be sneaking around because, boo-boo was sitting in the bed with you. No, I never wanted that. So I was very adamant that my children were going to be in their own room, in their own space, and have their own space. And they always have, and I've never had the problems with them being afraid of the dark or anything. So attachment parenting, I guess it has its pluses, but to me, it was more negative than plus, to me. All right, y'all, that's it. That's what's at the top of the blogs. Y'all remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, okay? Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.